Okay, so let's look at how to factor this by grouping. So there's also one way that you could always do these is you could do the trial and error method, which is you just start putting some parentheses and factors down and use FOIL to check it. But here we're going to do factor by grouping. So to start off, we're going to take the A factor of 2 and the C factor of negative 15 and multiply. 2 times negative 15 equals negative 30. Now we need to get two factors that have a sum of negative 7. You know it's not going to be 1 and 30 or 2 and 15. So we need negative 7. So if we take negative 10 and 3, negative 10 times 3 equals negative 30, and negative 10 plus 3 equals negative 7. So we can really factor this either way. I'm just going to put the negative 10 with the 2. So I'm going to rewrite negative 7x to be 2x squared minus 10x plus 3x minus 15. So now I'm going to group. I'm going to group these two and these two, and then I'm going to find the greatest common factor. So now we're looking for our greatest common factor. This is 2x, and when we divide out, we're going to get x minus 5. And when you can check it, 2x times x and 2x times negative 5. And then our greatest common factor of this is 3, and we have x minus 5. Well, now we can use this, and we can say, all right, we have 2x plus 3, and we have x minus 5. So the term that's in the parentheses, they're alike, so that's a factor, and 2x plus 3. So that's pretty simple there so far. So now we're going to go ahead and check it. So when we check, we are going to say x times 2x, 2x squared, our first. Our outer terms are 2x times, our x times 3. Inner terms, negative 5 times x, negative 5 times 2x. And then our last terms, negative 5 times 3. So we're going to combine our like terms, and we get 2x squared minus 7x minus 15. So now if we look back at this, that is exactly what we started with. So that's the first example. Now let's look at one more. Now in this example, we have 6x squared plus 17x minus 14. Again, we're going to take the a and the c. When we multiply, we get negative 84. And then we need to find the roots of negative 84, the two terms multiply together that give us a sum of 17. Well, that's going to be 21 and negative 4. So I'm going to rewrite this, 6x squared plus 21x. And then again, if you're not sure of the terms, just write a table out until you get it. So now we're going to group. And now we're going to take 6x squared and 3x and 21x. We're going to get our greatest common factor here, which is 3x. So we're going to get 2x plus 7. And we're going to factor out negative 2 here. So here, when we factor out the negative 2, or when we factor out 2 here, because we're doing a subtraction, this has to be plus 7. If you're not sure why, let's go ahead and check. Negative 2 times 2, negative 4x. Negative 2 times 7, negative 14x. So now we have our factors, and we get 3x minus 2, 2x plus 7. So those are our factors. And then again, to check it, we'll just use FOIL. So you're going to get 6x squared, and then plus 21x minus 4x minus 14. We're going to combine these like terms to get 6x squared plus 17x minus 14. So those are two examples on factoring by grouping. Hope this helped.